coffee. Oh, this Couch to 5K Heroes, because I think the people that are doing the Couch to 5K, you see them, they're not athletes, nothing like that, and I think flipping good on them. You know, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard doing it, but you know what? Bloody good luck to them, so. Oh, what? Coffee. A coffee. I'll get in there. Does anyone know Wakefield? We've got to go to Wakefield when I was up there. Is it worth visiting? I've already gone up. I've got to go up a couple of days while I'm doing the camper. So we'll wait and see. Oi, 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 something like that. Oi, oi. I've got achy legs. Anyone said hello? Get out of here. Who's that? White Joey, whatever, hello. Orange person, hello. I can't pronounce your name. Is it actually make a name? A lot of noise, isn't there, really? Actually, to make it, to boil that water must use lots of energy, doesn't it? Little kettle. Right, now let's wash up. Well, I'll carry on washing up till you lot pluck up the courage to go, hello. That's if you want to. You don't have to say hello. There's no law saying you have to say hello. If you do, I'll go hello back. And then if I start to know who you are, I'll ask how you're doing, won't I? If you don't, I won't. I'm not going to comment till my type joins. What's that all about? Imagine that, you wouldn't fancy them anyway, would you? They're like, yeah, I ain't your type. If you're my type, I probably ain't yours. Yeah, if I'm your type, you probably ain't mine, isn't it? What's that, what we've been doing today? Hang on. Let me dry my hands and read what you just said there. Hello, how are you? What have you been doing today? I went out for I've done a little walk earlier. Come back, brought my motorhome back today. We've been to Devon. We went to Devon for a couple of nights. Just to use the motorhome really, and the weather's amazing, isn't it? The weather's like, it's madness not using it. And then tonight I went out for a cycle. I thought I'll go out for a cycle. We've done a run yesterday. Come back, and about 3:30 I thought I'll go out for a run. So I took my running stuff with me, but the roads are just tiny little roads, and you know, the traffic, no one goes slow, do they? They're all like a million miles an hour. Hello? I didn't even see what you said, sorry. Yeah, they go like, they're so fast down the lanes, I'm like, blimey hell. Slow down, innit? You're not giving yourself any chance, innit? You come across like someone walking in the road, it's like, whoa. Mandy, hello. Oh, hello, Mandy. You saying hello to Mandy? I suppose people watch other lives and they know these people are watching, don't they? So I guess it's like, I do think we should all comment on each other's posts. You know, I think so. I think we should make more effort to comment on each other's stuff. whether it's their videos or whatever it is, isn't it? We all want people to comment, don't we? We want people to notice us, don't we, Carlo? Not just online, I mean in life, isn't it? That was clever, wasn't it? That was really clever, that was. Now, mate, I'm right up mess here, aren't I? Alright, Jefferson. I can't read that, hello, this is Gary. Hello. Where am I from? London. London in the UK. Well, no, actually, technically, originally my mum. But yeah, no, you mean what? Where am I? London in the UK. I don't dislike the UK. All these people get, I'm going to leave the UK. This is happening, that's happening. Do you know what? I think Sodom. Do you know what? All these people keep telling me they're going to leave the UK. Oh, it's this, it's that. Just leave. Don't keep telling me. Go. Tell me you're in Dubai. Tell me you've moved to Finland. Tell me you've moved to America. Tell me how fantastic it is. So I see someone on LinkedIn and you put, oh yeah, I've seen Andrew Tate's right-hand man. I've seen this other influencer with millions of followers. I mean, I don't know about you lot, but that wouldn't excite me at all. They're nobodies, isn't it? My mates are somebodies. My family, my kids, my grandchildren, my girlfriend, they're somebodies. What, these influencers online? No, they're no value to me. Yo, is this guy Unk? Hello from Russia. Hello. What's that mean? What's UNC? Sounds like boxing, doesn't it? Is that like the wrestling? And I said to myself here, because we're mixing with billionaires and all that, do you know what? I definitely think I want to be, my mind to be settled. I want my health to be good. If I'm healthy, I stay out of the hospital. Have I got a Ferrari? No. Will my life, do you know, will my health be any better? No, doubt it. As long as I enjoy my life, it doesn't matter, does it? As long as I enjoy myself, I don't need Ferraris to enjoy it. Was that time finder? Yeah, it was good, mate. We went to Brixham in Devon. See some dolphins in the harbour. It's like, wow, there's 5 of them. I couldn't believe it. And someone said, God, you're so lucky to see them. Which, yeah, we went in my motorhome. Me and my girlfriend went, down there. Not really for long enough, really, but we're all excited because we're going to get a car with tow behind it. That way then when we go somewhere we can go out, innit? We can go like unhitch the car and then what we can do, we can sort of, camp up and then we can just get the car and just drive off. Because I'm always envious of people who've got cars. I'm like, oh. And when you can walk anywhere or get the bus, there's all these cars and you think, can't you just stop and give me a lift? Well, obviously you're not going to do that, are you? You might only want to lift down to town, innit? Because we've got the bus down there. 220, so that's 440, and then we've got a taxi home, so that's 1440 just to go downtown and back, 2 miles away. And if we had the car, we would have gone there, and then we would have gone, oh, let's go to Paynton. Go around to Paynton, innit? You could go out early, innit? Well, they don't. Oh, no. We were just lucky. My daughter's boyfriend's dad, he lives in Braunton, which is like North Devon, and they said which you are lucky if you see him. I've been on plenty of cruises and you hardly ever see him in the Med. Every now and again you'll get some, and the captain will come over and say, oh, if you look on the port side or whatever, there's dolphins. You never look at them, never find them, can you? That's right. Yeah, I mean, put it this way. Would I rather be a billionaire or see some dolphins? I suppose I'd rather be a billionaire, but no, I just think it's too much. I don't know. Them sort of things don't really impress me. If you've got a nice car, yeah, it's a nice car, isn't it? But if you're trying to be flash, that don't impress me. I get the whole, you want to show off your wealth, innit? Of course you do. If you're affluent, you've worked hard, that's trappings of success, isn't it? Devon, yeah, it was nice. Well, we can go again, can't we? That's the good thing. See, people buy these sort of static caravans. You know, you give, I don't know, 30, 40 grand for a static caravan. I'd much rather have a motorhome because I can go all round, innit? I can go to a lot of the sites where the statics are. But it depends on what you want, innit? You know, it depends on, it's, you know, just because I'd like about that doesn't mean it's say you would. You might say, oh no, I'd hate one. That's great, don't get one, innit? But you don't seem to lose any money on them. You buy them and, I don't know, they all seem to be worth good money. Caravans as well. Don't give like 10 grand for a caravan. It feels like you could use it for 2, 3 years and still get your 10 grand back. As long as you keep it in good nick and you don't get wrecked and that sort of stuff. Put that away later. Oh. Then in front trapped in a corner. Yeah, but you don't go there for that, do you? You go there to. We found a nice little French restaurant. Lovely, absolutely gorgeous. They had lamb shank, slow roasted lamb shank. It was lovely. You know, yeah, well, it's not cheap as like lobster, is it? But that's what you have savings for, isn't it? You're savings to treat yourself, isn't it? You know, I don't know. I like savings. Savings are great, aren't they? Savings, just to keep paying my credit cards off. I want to save that money away and then treat myself to stuff, isn't it? You can always treat yourself. There's always something to buy, isn't there? Always somewhere to go. Always something to spend your money on, isn't it? It's odd though, because we sort of like, we get sucked in with all these so-called, you know, influencers, isn't it? A lot of big companies, they're just making us buy it. But yeah, like that, you know, it just wasn't, I don't know how much the campsite was for 2 nights. I think it was about 80 quid, which is, I remember campsites used to be well cheap. It used to be like, I don't know, 10 a night. You a millionaire? Don't know. What's the debt? I thought a millionaire you had to earn £1 million a year. That's what I thought. So I don't know. Doesn't matter what I am, does it? John, don't worry about anyone else. Only worry about yourself, mate. Only worry about your debt, your heart rate, your mind. That you've checked your oil on the car. Have you had a Range Rover? No, never wanted one. Give us what? Give us life advice. Well, try and live as long as you can, innit? Look after, this is the most important thing, innit? Nothing to do with money. Your mind, because your mind controls everything, I suppose, isn't it? Your willpower, and with your motivator, isn't it? And your value as you get older, you'll value the stuff that you don't think you have any value when you're young. 24, you've got loads of time, mate. I'm 61, so I'm 40, I don't know, what am I, not 40, 30, 37 years older than you. Love boring stuff, mate. If your mates all like getting pissed, love Coca-Cola. Or now, Coke Zero. Love working hard, whatever you do, whether it's running or earning money or whatever, isn't it? You're never going to regret working hard, never. You all these knobs tell you, you don't want to work hard, you want to work smart. Well, yeah, if you do want to work smart, you want to be an estate agent, isn't it? You're only here once. Yeah, but you can't. So what? Just spunk all your money every day. You know, you get your wages and just spunk it because you might be dying tomorrow. I run a construction business and property development. Well, then you ain't doing bad, are you? Is it your company or you're like manager of it or something? I'd always say work for yourself. I would. And I've never seen a poor estate agent. But you might not want to be an estate agent, innit? I don't know. Everyone's different, isn't they? Well, John, you ain't doing bad, are you? Liquid is the way forward, isn't it? Don't tap the screen. Who's tapping the screen? You know, money in your bank is better than. I'd rather have 10 quid in the bank than 10 quid in debt. All right, Dave. But everybody's different, isn't it? You know, you might value having a car on PCP. I don't. Fuck it. I want to own it. It's mine. I don't like those subscription shit. I have to pay for it, innit? When I'm skint, like us, my dad started our business in 1959. You know, we've had times when it's like tough times, you know, and you're thinking, shit, you know, where are you going to pay the bills? You know, Christ, you can only take so much of a pay cut, can't you? Favourite fighter? Probably the Fu. I don't know, mate, I don't follow boxing. I tend to follow myself. And I'm thinking now, do I want to go out on my motorbike tomorrow night? I can't be bothered, but I'm thinking, yes, I should, because otherwise I'm being lazy, aren't I? If I go out, then I'm going, I'll please the one out. Now I'm thinking, I can't be asked. What's that? Gary, you don't want gifts, then bless you today. Bless yourself, mate. Do you think money bring happiness? Yeah. When I'm wearing my camper and I paid for the campsite, that made me happy, because if I hadn't paid, I couldn't have gone in. When I had my German doner kebab about 3 o'clock, did that make me happy? Yes, that made me happy. Paying my bills. I don't know. It can't buy you happiness, but I'd rather be unhappy with money in the bank than unhappy with no money in the bank. But that's it. I don't know. It depends on what you want, innit? You know, when you went on, I don't know, you ate something, you went to Tesco's, you had to give them money. So yeah, money does buy me happiness, because if I've got no money, I can't buy food and I'll starve. Make the most of it. Well, yeah, I know, that's one thing. That's why I'm out on my push bike tonight. Got back yesterday and I thought, I can't be bothered. Dinner's about 5:30. Right, okay. Fuck it. 3:30, right, get your trainers on, get out. Get out, done 5 miles, struggling to, I've just about done under 10-minute miling, just about. And I want to try and get down to 8-minute miling. If I can do 8-minute miling, I can do a 25-minute park run, which is what I want to do. Tell us about your story, any failures? Yeah, I'm not with my missus anymore. I've got a girlfriend, she's got a new partner. My girlfriend didn't split us up. Her boyfriend didn't split us up. We just fell out of love, I suppose. Don't know really, probably spent a bit more time with mum and dad. But then I wouldn't have done if they was there, because you take it for granted, innit? You take everything for granted. What's that? Do I remember you? Sorry, I wasn't reading. Yes, I do remember you, Lexi. I don't know, the few mates that have like passed, you sort of probably should have said, wish I'd gone out for a few more pizzas or whatever with them. In business, no, not really. My dad started the business, and I suppose I'm reaping the rewards of my dad's hard work, and I really, in a way, me and my brother. But then I've worked, you know, I remember working from like, I'd go down the garage at 8 o'clock, leave about 8:30 to go to work at the shop, at the car front, and then come home and I'd go back down the garage till 11 o'clock. I treated myself to finishing at 10 o'clock. Always had a car I was doing that, always. You know, did I go out getting pissed? No, I'd pack up drinking in my 20s. I don't know, you always... Not discovering Auto Trader would have made my year. We give him so much money. So since your partner... No, we didn't left. We've sort of separated. We separated on... John, at my son's wedding, I'll still get on with my wife, right? We're not divorced yet. That's whenever we fancy it. At my son's wedding, my wife's sitting there and I'm sitting here. And this feather floated down. You know, and we literally just talking about my mum and dad. I'm not into all that sort of stuff. And, you know, it was like we both went, you know, was that your mum or something? Obviously, she said, what a load of tosh. Of course, it's a feather, isn't it? But you think that, don't you? It's whatever gives you comfort, isn't it, really? But I don't know, John, maybe we should have talked a bit more. Anyone who split up, you know, but we get on. Then we went to see my son's wedding video. My girlfriend was sitting here, my wife was sitting there. And do you know what? We all get along. There's no... Life's too short to be bitter, isn't it? 2 minutes ago, do you see a difference in 2025 and back in the 1990s? No, not really. It was just shit then, wasn't it? Everyone looks back, always thinks of the good old days. I'm sure you remember the 90s and say, oh, do you remember the 70s? If you remember the 70s, say, oh, do you remember the 50s? Then in the 50s, say, do you remember the 30s? You know, there's always, everyone thinks it was better, don't they? It's impossible. If everyone had less money, surely in 20 years' time, literally everybody would be skint. It's the cost of living, yeah, it's all the shit you buy now, isn't it? All you youngsters buy so much shite, I can't believe it. Went to Blue Water earlier, right, to charge my car. And, you know, there's people in there like, all these bags and that. I'm like, fucking, what are you doing, you twits? You know, you've got all this fashion. But at the end of the day, look, if you like it, it don't matter, does it? You like it. But I don't like it. I've never been into fashion. Remember I got my first pair of shoes and like a pair of Farrah's, and it was like, my mate's went, wow, what's that with you on a date? Busy in Bluewater? Oh, my shirt's Asics, it's a running one. It was quite busy, but not that busy. But I'm sure everyone's in there spending all money they ain't got, innit? Sticking on Klarna or whatever. But, you know, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Would you leave your wealth to your children? Yeah, why not? No, feck it. I'm taking it with me, John. John, I'm taking it with me, mate. And what I want to record something as well. You know when they're playing the thing, because my mum and dad said this video, didn't you? Playing me pictures of them. And he's going to go like a big tearing, and I'm going to rip the screen, right? Rip it, right? And go, now I want all the arseholes, all the nice people on the left. And I want all the arseholes, the two-faced arseholes that said they like me, on the right. And I'm going to rip it down and say, oh, hello guys. Hope you're all okay. I said, by the way, I really like you lot. See you lot, two-faced arses, I never liked you. You can't do feck all about it because I'm in that box there, about to go in the burner. And what I'm going to do, my money is all going to be put outside, right, in piles, right? And what it is, this is a secret mission, someone's going to have it. But and they're going to set lights to it, and the nice people are going to have water pistols with water in. And the arseholes are going to have water pistols with petrol in. So, can you imagine they're trying to put it out? But it smells like water. It's water, I can't believe it. And it keeps burning it. Then when they burnt me, I want my ashes put inside the sandwiches. And all the arseholes can have sandwiches with me inside it. Go, feck it out. Now you and I'll tell you what, I want it so that I've gone off a little bit or something, so they feel a bit ill. Because it'd be like, yeah, see you arseholes, you two-faced arses. You know what? I probably won't do that. It is a sad time though, like, my dad's funeral was fine until I see my daughter. I looked at my daughter and go, it's like, you know, it's a sad time, isn't it? It's a sad time, but I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. Feel sad I've gone, you bastards. feel gutted I've gone. Well, I don't know. It's everyone deals with it differently, you know. I'm sure when it gets to the time, I'll be like, oh my God, this is real now, isn't it? But no, you can't stop it, innit? No matter what you've done here, what you've got, it's all completely irrelevant, isn't it? This is why I think you have to. I'm into my fitness. I like it. I've always been into fitness, doing motocross and all that. So, you know, I'd say everybody, look, I need to probably go to the gym, but I don't go to the gym because the trouble is, as you get older, you lose your strength, don't you? Your strength disappears. And do you like it? You've got to think of it. You ain't here, so you can feck them up, can't you? Who gives a toss? Yeah, what you're going to do as well, when you're really ill, you've got to have someone who you can trust, who's going to take a letter and a few arses that are going to come to the funeral, and they get a PI to go out and dig some dirt on them, innit? And up on the screen, you press it up, doesn't it? You just imagine. I don't want to go. I want a pre-funeral. That's what I want. Because I actually want to be watching. I want to pretend and see what. Actually, I want to pretend and come in some sort of disguise with a burqa on or something and walk around listening to what they talk about. See if they're all talking about you. Do you know what? No one talks about you. You think they do, don't you? But no one talks about you, innit? You ain't that important, are you? Well, I don't know. You don't need life advice. You know, I would say, what would you advise your grandchildren? If your grandchildren say, oh, Granddad, I'm going to come and get a load of debt, is it good? You go, no. You know about financial stuff, surely. I'm thinking of buying a house or renting one. What should I do? I can't believe you go, I'll rent one. Unless you listen to Simon Squibb and all these knobs on here. Oh, you're chained to it. It's like, what a load of tosh that is, isn't it? Imagine that. And all these people that are telling you that, right, I guarantee they own their own house. I used to like Simon Squibb. I blocked him now, I don't like him. He's a nice enough guy, but I don't like him. He's a grifter. He's a sharp. He is the sharpest tool in the box. It's not just him. And he is a nice guy. You know, I hope he don't like me. because then we're equal. You know, I don't want to be liked by everyone. I want to be liked by 80% of the people. I want 20% to dislike me, because that's real, isn't it? Imagine everybody saying they like you. Rubbish. You know, that's because they're going to say to your face. And I think if you genuinely don't like me, maybe give me a reason why, and can I change my behaviour, innit? If I can't change my behaviour, then you know what, let's just agree that you think I'm an arse. And you're going to go through your life and you're going to upset people, aren't you? Not intentionally, but just some people are going to get upset. And the problem is when you don't know someone, you don't know their buttons, do you? You don't know, when you know someone, you know, well, I don't really want enemies. I don't really want to fear my back. I don't want a stab-proof vest on my back. I don't want to come out like Edward Scissorhands with them scissors in my back. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever upset anyone enough to. I had a text the other day, and it was like, I didn't even know it was some street or something. Was you in some street? I mean, it was like, what? I don't know. No one wants to talk to anyone either, do they? They'll have a bit of a beef, and it's like, well, talk to me then. It's all WhatsApp or come on here, isn't it? And they're doing this, and I'm going to do this, and I know the Doncaster, but I think, God, what? And it's mad, isn't it? I don't get it. It's all drama, isn't it? It's all drama. That's what it's all about, I suppose, isn't it? It's all drama makes you lot click on it, doesn't it, and watch it. I don't like all them auditors. I don't want to follow any of them big creators. I don't create nothing for me. You know, what are they creating? Nothing. I think the influencers and gurus will add very little to your value to your life. But you add lots of, you're incredibly valuable to them because you click on their stuff and you comment. Afternoon? It's going to be dark, mate. What are you on at afternoon? It's 9:15. Getting there my bedtime, mate. Alright? Bless you more. And you, mate. John, whereabouts are you? Are you in the UK or? Because you don't give me your address. Because HMRC might be watching. You're not in the UK then? Oh, East London. What's it daylight over there? Mate, that's all the bling from the Rolexes, isn't it? That's all the bling from the dodgy Rolexes, isn't it? Mate, do you know what? I might be envious of you. I'll tell you, there's nothing more. I won't be jealous. I'll be envious. If you can run faster than me at parkrun, I'm fucking that bastard. I'm envious. I'm envious of the winner. I'm not jealous. I'm envious. Why didn't I go to Carnival? I don't know, because I was in Devon. I couldn't really say about coming back for it. I'll never go up there. I'll be too fearful. Honestly, I know someone's been up there and have been done. Cars have been done, all sorts of stuff. You know, I wouldn't go there. I would not go. I'm too scared. I wouldn't go. It ain't really interest me. It's not my thing. You know. 2.7, might do. I ain't too bad, but I want to do a 25-minute park run. That's my 5K. That's my thing. And I'm going to do the marathon next year with my son. Well, sorry, I'm going to do it legally. I'm not going to have a number. He's got a place, but he's got to raise $3,000. But I'm going to just do it. I'm going to put like Kyle, I'm going to join them about half a mile from the start. And I won't go to the finish, of course. I don't want to do that. And if I get pulled out, 15, 16 mile, whatever, I get pulled out, well, get pulled out, innit? How will they know? You walk in the crowd and say, all right, yeah, I won't. And then you just walk down the road about half a mile and join it again, won't you? Probably need to start training together so we know we're both similar speed. There's always someone faster, though, isn't there? That's the problem. I think it's acceptable to be envious. Well, you can't, mate. I missed the entries. And to be fair, there was 1.5 million people tried to get in. It's crazy. Not allowed to do that. Of course you're allowed to do that. How are they going to stop you? Mate, they ain't going to run after you, are they? Well, the old Bill going to arrest you. Mate, I've done the marathon, I don't know, loads of times. I don't know, I haven't done 10. I haven't done 10 and I haven't done 2. I've done probably 4 or 5 London marathons. New York, Berlin, New York, London, New York, Berlin, Canterbury. Seven Sisters, I've done that a couple of times, I know. That's a good. My best ever time was 3:37, and my worst was like 5.5 hours, just because I got a blister. And a blister's ridiculous, isn't it? You think it's a nothing, but God, it didn't hurt on my toe, and it popped. It's just like, oh my God, it hurts so much. So you take your foot off, I'll walk with no shoe on. Then that hurts. So you put your shoe on, that hurts. Take it off, that hurts. Put it in water, that hurts. Put some Vaseline on it, that hurts. It just, I don't know, just a wimp. I know some people don't run and don't even get. So as if we don't do commercials. You can have a look at our website if you want, John. Just search for Cambridge Motors Plumstead. We get them every now and again, but we don't really sell them. But I know people do sell them. So if you message what you want, if anyone knows one, I'll give you a number or whatever. Well, as long as I've got your number. I'll give you a number. I don't know his number, but I'll give it to you. Anyway, trouble with people don't want to pay VAT, do they? The trouble with vans, they don't want to pay VAT. Is that the wrong, eh? Oh, what, because of blister? Nah, it's because don't know, just my skin's not, I'm not a man, am I? Obviously, I feel like I must have been, I was born as a pen pusher, but with my feet. I feel like my feet have been like, I used to suffer with them. You could do 10 mile, and then I decided you put Vaseline on your feet. I used to fill my shoes up with Vaseline. That sort of worked. And then they brought out these socks that were like twin skin, which was like 2 socks. So the idea is it would, and they were pretty good. But yeah, it probably is, well, it's something, isn't it? It's rubbing somewhere. And I suppose if you went, all right, mate, if you went and had a pair of shoes made for you, it probably be, you know what it is? It's time on your legs. It's time on your feet, isn't it? If you start increasing the mileage, you've done, and like now, because it's hot, I don't know. Do you know, I think you're lucky. I've tried all sorts of things. Surgical Spirit. Oh God, I was putting Surgical Spirit on my feet for months. Every night, 4 times a day. At work, I'd be putting it on to try and toughen my skin up. And someone that said was this someone called Friar's Balsam. It's like this yellow stuff. You try anything, don't you? In desperation, you literally try anything. Another time, it was like, you know, because it all hurts, isn't it? Like someone said, yeah, have a load of Nurofen. Then I read that they can do your kidneys or your liver or whatever it is, and I thought, oh my God. And then I know someone else, he was in his orange juice, got to have orange juice. He ended up looking like a Jaffa, I tell you. Things you do. You listen to people and you think, that's a good, it's old wife's tales, isn't it? What's that? I usually walk 4 to 5 miles every day, don't really my feet is. Yeah, I use these, hang on. These are my, these are Brooks Ghost. I don't know, Tosh, look at this, look. Yeah, there, look. DNA Loft, nitrogen injected. What a load of old, they are technical shoes. Right. Also, if you're a bit of a lump, right, you need loads of this, right here. If you're pretty slender, you don't need, and I'm quite neutral. You can tell by you look at your soles. You can't really see it here, but that wears out. So that means I'm striking on my outside on that shoe, and I'm striking more on the outside on that one. But they're for me. I went to He Runs, She Runs, and they put you on a treadmill. Sorry, they measure your shoes first. They measure your feet, sorry. And one of my foot is slightly bigger than the other foot. That's normal. Then you run on a pad. All right, thank you, Louise. You run on a pad, and what it does is it works out where you strike. Then they put you on the treadmill and they video it. And they said that I'm neutral. So it means but I don't think I pronate a bit, which means I land on my outside. The inside, I always say it wrong. I call it supinate. It's not. I don't know how you pronounce it. Well, the thing is, if you're running them, you're out there quite a long time, aren't you? If if you're doing a half marathon, it's going to take you 3-4 hours or whatever. You know, that's a long time. Doing a marathon, you're out there for 4 or 5 hours. That's a long time, isn't it? Really on your feet. Good for joints and knees. What is? What, the shoes? Or Nurofen. I'll tell you what, anyone going to Thailand, get them to bring you back some Tiger Balm. The original Tiger Balm is the best. Oh my God, someone brought it back for me and it was just like, and I bought it on eBay, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Voltarol, I use Voltarol now. If you get like, you've been running, your ankles hurting, a bit of Voltarol, it just, you know, I don't know what's in it, probably steroids or something in it, which is probably not the best for you, isn't it? But you know, some people are lucky, innit? They go and run and never get a blister. Oh, red room therapy. Yeah, we like a bit of that. Yeah, but that wears me out even more. I don't go in there now. I've disbanded the red room. I can't keep up, mate. So I'm running. Now I'm running and cycling. I like the cycling. Like I went out tonight, I thought, oh, do you know what? My girlfriend, I said, oh, I'm just back for a cycle. Oh, you've been cycling? I said, yeah, because you know what? It's soon going to be winter, isn't it? Soon going to be winter. And then we're going to be like, oh, I won't go out because it's cold and it's wet. I don't mind running. You got a girlfriend? Yeah. I had her for ages, mate. But no one knows who she is. Apparently she's fake. She's fake. Apparently she's fake. I love it. Some bloke said, someone private messaged me and said, can I see a picture of her? I went, no. Oh, she's obviously fake then. And I went, yeah, whatever, mate. Another person said that apparently I'm not a proper car dealer because I'm not in Cambridge. No, not in here. Because I'm not in Cambridge. So, oh, okay. So imagine having to use you had an Indian restaurant called the Taj Mahal. You're not a proper Indian restaurant, are you? Or people have some odd ideas online, don't they? But I do like my running. I wish everybody liked it. I really do. Because it's... You don't need gym memberships or nothing, do you? Didn't know there was a car there. Yeah, can't you tell I got the old chat? I'm down to about 69 kilos. I don't know, mate. Do you know what? I just like... Do you know what you could do? You could understand more if you run headlong into a wall and nutted it really hard. That's about how much sense it makes. You're going, I know, I'm going to lay on the M25. So I give up with people. Do you know what? I don't try and figure them out. I don't want to figure people out. You know, these are going around nicking stuff and I don't want to figure them out. Well, I didn't injure my back, my ribs, when I broke my ribs. Well, when I fell off the ladder. Yeah, it's... Apparently I walk a bit like lopsided, which... That's just it. Hard luck. But there's nothing you can do for ribs. Ribs are just hard luck. I know, actually last night I was laying there, oh, you know, you can't really feel it, but every now and again you know, like Steve. But yeah, I was just lucky, wasn't I? Obviously, I suppose he was looking down and went, ain't your time today, son. So, and it weren't my time, you know. And I don't remember it. So I still don't remember it. It's just like, just out of it, you know. But I was just lucky, wasn't I? Had my weekend, it was good, mate. We were down in Devon. Went out Friday. Took ages to get there. Who cares? Down near Brixham. Lovely part of the world. Come back yesterday. Yeah, good weekend really. It's a lovely part of the world, isn't it? Found this really nice little French restaurant right in the harbour bit. Really nice. I need to do a review actually. I took their card, I'm going to do a review for it. And like any of you lot, if you go into business, take a picture and then your food, don't check in on Facebook, just take a picture of your food. It turns up, just take a quick picture of it, put your phone down. The pictures are for your review, not anything else, not send your mate on Facebook, they're for your review. Your pictures attached to a review are powerful. Customers' pictures are powerful. Leave a Google review. Take the time to do it. Nah, we went 27. went along the bottom. M27, M27. Oh God, I don't know. A35. I think that. I don't know. Exeter, down towards Exeter, and then. Oh mate, I don't know. I'll just follow my phone, innit? You just put it in. Now you don't even think about it. You put it in your phone and it just takes you there. It's just like left, right. It's a bit awkward on some of these motorways. It's suddenly you think, shit, what lane am I supposed to be in? Tells you like on the outside too, and then you get close and you think, you sure it ain't that way? Well, no, it's not. It's not actually. You should all learn to read a map, but we don't. We're lazy. Sat nav is just brilliant. It's what a brilliant invention, isn't it? You got to trust it, really. You got to trust it, but you don't. You think, oh, I don't know, it looks the wrong way. Although I don't like it in my motorhome because it sends you down some. I've learnt my lesson now. Some lanes it sends you down, you think, Christ, you wouldn't even get down on a push bike. And so now, if it tells me to turn right and I'm on quite a big road, I look, I might stop, have a look and see if there's a right with a bigger road, 5 mile up. But I've had it before, you get down a lane, oh God, there's a tractor or something, another car come or another motorhome. I've always been lucky, there's always been like something that they can back into or I can back into. Another thing is you go, especially if it's a single track bit, you sort of quarter the way into it and someone keeps coming down in a car and you think, well, you cock, where am I going to go? You just think, no one wants to give way, do they? Nobody. This is why I beg you lot, like when you drive, leave 5 minutes earlier for your journeys and then you can give me as a cyclist a little bit more time. When we done the North Coast 500, hang on a sec. Hey Google, turn off. When we went on the North Coast 500, I knew this anyway. What they said was, don't rely on your sat nav. Don't rely on your sat nav because it don't work. Only get a certain distance up. Sorry, your sat nav works, right? Do you know what it is? The hours, minutes, and seconds, your longitude, latitude. Your sat nav knows exactly where you are. The trouble is, we can't. You can navigate by the hours, minutes, and seconds, and degrees, and longitude and latitude. You can quite adequately navigate by that, but you've got to know how to read. You've got to know how to read that and put it into a map. We like it in a visual format where the map keeps moving and the little dots stay still. That's what we like. And when you get in Scotland, believe you me, you need a paper map. It ain't a phone, Lee. It was when we done it. It was for the gate down the front. It was a buzzer, so that they could ring them and go hello. But that was long time ago. I got a Ubiquiti doorbell, same as a Ring doorbell, but I don't like Ring. I like Ring. I don't like the subscription, so I'd say put up Ring cameras because they're cheap as chips and their two-way communication is fantastic and the notifications are out of this world. But put up other cameras, put up like Hikvision or Dahua, or I would say Ubiquiti. Start going to the trouble is you go to Ubiquiti and you will like your access points, your switches, your NAS and all this. You start getting into their ecosystem and you buy and buy and buy. Brilliant stuff, but you get sucked. A bit like Apple. Apparently Ubiquiti was someone who used to work in Apple. He left Apple very high up and he started Ubiquiti. And I think they're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But that's my choice. You might not. You might say, no, I like Eufy. I like all these other ones, the ones you can buy on here, TikTok shop. I personally think hardwired. IP cameras and hardwire them. Blink, there's nothing wrong with Blink. It's just a nosy neighbour, sees everything. Well, I'd walk around with not a lot on, personally. But that would be me. I'd give him an eyeful. Shushaby, I'm good, thank you. But yeah, I mean that's my thing. But it's not cheap. I've got loads of Hikvision stuff to sell, loads of it. If anyone got 2 DVRs, one won't handle the 8 megapixel cameras. That's a 16-way, and I've got another 16-way that will handle the 8 megapixel cameras. I've got to sell. I don't know. I've got about I've got a PTZ, big PTZ one to sell. I need to get my arse into gear and just stick them all on eBay, really. Put them individually. But you can't be bothered. You want someone to come and say, I'll give you 500 quid for the lot, which would be a bargain. But I'm never going to use them. I've got another one. I've got an Envia, if anyone wants one. And some cameras I took down from work. And need to sell them, really. They're all good stuff. I can reset them. I can tell you how to set them up. All right, Jack. But yeah, I'd say get. The thing with IP cameras is you ain't really worried about someone blocking your signal. If you're worried about that, God, you must have some high-end works of art or some garage with like bloody, £1 million cars in it. If it's just your normal house, then they're more than good. Send notifications to your phone. Cool weather. I'm so skinny. Should said her. Lee, I think you're fibbing. Lee, you're about as skint as I am, mate. You ain't skint. We just say we're skint. Lee, do you know what? You are skint. I'm skint compared to someone who's got more money than me. But I'm richer than someone who's got less money than me. And I'm faster runner than that bloke behind me, but I'm not as fast as that bloke in front, or that woman in front. Cambridge, you up late? Oh. What, 9 o'clock? Actually, that is very true. You know what? That is very true. I should be in bed at 9 o'clock, isn't it? I'll get up at 5. What's that? The F you doing on the internet, Grandpa? The F? What's that mean? The find? The freedom? The Fred? The foxtrot? Don't know, mate. You need to give me a clue. I'm old, mate. And I'm a grandpa. I've got grandchildren. Greetings. All right, mine, isn't it? Greetings from the city of Cologne, Italy. Very nice. You shouldn't be on here. You should be out. Mate, if we come to your place, I'm sure we'd be like in a cafe or a bar or something. We'd be having something nice to eat. Although I suppose it's get you on your doorstep. It's probably like, ain't bothered. Can't be bothered, isn't it? Come back from, where do we go? Brixham. See some dolphins in the harbour, Martin. I was like, I was well chuffed. Where are you from? Same place as you, mate. I'm from my mum, originally. But you may not be, I don't know. You could be a robot, for all I know. Azim Javid. Mate, you get one chance to make a first impression and come on and say, what the F are you doing on the internet, Grandpa? Don't really bother me, but it just seems a bit of an immature type of comment. Maybe you don't. Martin's been in my mum as well. Mate, I'll tell you what. She's gone now, hasn't she? Better than your mum and dad have, isn't it? Yeah. YouTube. This is YouTube, by the way. What I do in YouTube, because I've got sick of keeping banned on TikTok. Mate, don't worry about it. Look, mate, no need to say sorry. Never ever say sorry. Just never do anything you have to say sorry for, isn't it? I mean, I don't know, if I met you in the street and saying, what the F are you doing? I'm like, that's a bit rude, isn't it, really? Conduct myself online the way I conduct myself in real life, I think, isn't it? It is bad. When I was in my 30s, mate. Yeah. No, I haven't got banned for a while. This black woman. God. Mate, don't worry about it. Just watch the live, and if you don't like me or whatever, you just go to another live, isn't it? There's always plenty of other lives. Now that's not a good thing. That didn't go down very well, I don't think. I bet that didn't go down very well. Mate, don't worry about it. No, you're not childish. You wouldn't be childish. You're being adultish. Children don't do that. Children are great. They fight, like cats and dogs, and they get along. Adults, we hold grudges for years. Look at like neighbours at war, innit? You some of the things people do, and you think, oh my God, you imagine they're getting on. I don't like you, you don't like me, and we're just going to argue. What's it all about? Oh, go ahead, Michelle. He was. I bet he was. But yeah, you've got to be careful what you say, innit? Yeah, but online, I suppose, because you're quite anonymous, isn't it? Chances of meeting people is pretty zero, isn't it? I guess. Um, I don't know. It brings up, but I do think I call people adultish, not childish, because adults hold a grudge forever, don't they? I know, not you, Martin. When people knock you and that, like, what's that all about? They've got you to do it, and then people don't listen, do they? You think when they come in, you actually want to pin them down, kneel on their head, and get like a funnel in their ear and say, "Are you listening to me? This is what's wrong with your car." And they go, "Oh no." I don't know. The thing is, well, do you know what it is? I reckon it's almost like, well, I don't believe you because that's going to cost me money, so I'm going to go to someone else. It's almost till I find someone that's going to give me the answer I want, isn't it? A bit like doctors, isn't it? You go to your doctor, it's trust. And if I trust my doctor, then it don't matter, doesn't it? But if I don't trust what my doctor's saying, then I need a second opinion. It's like, why don't you just get a doctor I can trust? They can all make a mistake, can't they, I suppose? They're allowed to make a mistake, but then we think, isn't it funny? We judge people like our doctor and that, the NHS and all this. You think, I've made plenty of mistakes. I've fucked up plenty of stuff. So how comes I'm expecting that anyone who medical shouldn't do that? I don't know. Isn't it funny how someone doctor or someone medical should be absolutely perfect, but I'm allowed to screw things up? How did I find the bike ride? It was alright. It was alright. It was just, I love it. It's not. I went on our neighbour at the campsite. He had a Cube. I think it was a Cube mountain bike, pucker one. They had like Fox shocks on it. Pucker, right? See you later, mate. And electric one. And he used to do motocross. And he raced at the Isle of Man. So obviously, like, his wife's gone. He's a look at her. So she's gone in and took my girlfriend in our camp. Go and have a nose. I had a nose in the camera. And he went, have a go on it. I went, he said, no, put some gear on. Go on, have a go on it. And I must admit, I was like, wow, I've never been on an electric bike. Never. And it was pretty, he had it in this like turbo mode or something. And actually, as you go to pedal, it's like, whoa, it went off. But it's not an illegal one because it won't go itself. But I thought, wow. Well, that might be my next thing to buy, isn't it? My next toy. That's my next thing to buy that I'm not going to use. Although I like the mountain biking thing. I think it looks good. It reminds me of motocross. It reminds me of motocross. It's probably the closest thing you can get to motocross, I guess, but without an engine in it. But it was a great bike. And the seat, it had like, I've never seen this before. He said, yeah, what you do is you pull a lever and the seat goes down. But I don't know why you'd want the seat. I couldn't really understand why you'd want the seat to go down low or high. I don't get that. And if it's only me on it, I would have thought you just adjust the seat to where you want. But I don't know, maybe when you're jumping it, maybe you don't want the seat up too high. I don't know. But it was pretty trick. I've never been on one. If any of you got an electric bike, I was like, wow. And I don't know how much it was. It was probably quite a good one, although it was quite heavy. That's the thing I noticed with it, because it wasn't silly heavy, but I could notice it was heavy. I suppose it's the battery and the motor and all that. So there's proper pedal assist. Now I've noticed that the old Bill are actually pulling up the illegal ones that have got the hub is the motor, isn't it? Because they don't even pedal, do they? What was it the other day? It's going on to about 30 mile an hour. I just thought, no crash out, no protective gear, nothing, just bombing along. And I thought, I don't know what would be involved, because I've got a full licence, so I don't know what would be involved with actually getting one and doing it properly so you could ride it on a full bike licence. Because you must be able to ride it, like them Surons. I'm sure I could ride one of them because I've got a full bike licence, innit? But I don't know. It'd be interesting. But then I don't want that. I didn't want an electric road bike because I don't think I use it enough, and I think batteries are better when you use them and flatten them. But yeah, I do like my bike. I love it. I've never had a carbon fibre bike. It's carbon fibre. The brakes are wireless. The gears are wireless. Just mad. It's mad how it all works. And you can connect it up. And you've got an app on your phone, and it tells you how long you've spent in each gear. Mad this. Need a Nissan Micra. No, my car's not got wrong. I had the door handle done. That was the last thing I had done. Mad. The front door handles are 260. The back door handles are 520. I'm like, you work that out. How can that be? Do you know what? I say it all the time. How can they justify that? Believe you me, the manufacturers do not have to justify anything. And you lot, this is what I find amazing with the motor industry. You lot are going, Nissan are losing money. Oh, it's really bad, isn't it? Do you think Nissan really care about you? If you, whatever car you've owned, right, if you've had one in manufacturer's warranty, what was it like trying to get anything done under the warranty that had gone wrong? That they'd even agreed, yes, we'll pay for that. How easy was it to get the work done? And did you feel they'd left the red carpet out for you, or did you think they'd rolled the red carpet out and left some grease down for you to fall over? I felt it was like I was on a bit of a slope and they pulled the lever and it's like, fuck you, you're out of here, mate. We ain't give a toss about you. Went to Mercedes to have a key done. Half an hour's labour, 130 quid. 260 quid an hour. I'm going. And I looked around the showroom and I thought, do you know what? Full of mugs, isn't it? Full of mugs. Us mugs in there buying their cars and all this. I mean, I don't buy their cars, but the people that are buying their cars, I'm going, you are making these massive companies that you are like almost, the public are almost crying that they've got to go electric, the manufacturers, and they're losing money. It's like, why do you care? Do you think they care about, I would say in my life, if someone in here don't care about me, I don't want to care about you. If you care about me, then I need to care about you. But massive companies, they don't care about you. Do you really think they do? Buy your house off Persimmons. Do you think Persimmons give a toss that your door's got a crack around it? Really? Really? What, they're really worried about it? I don't know. Any huge company, Amazon, do you think Amazon really care about you? Really? The motor industry, I think it's amazing. You lot all support her. Oh, it's bad. They can't make no money. It's like, hang on a minute. They're worth billions. I wouldn't think, let's pick any car manufacturer. I don't know. Nissan. How much do you think that brand is worth? I heard a very true story. It was, if you owed a bank $1 million, this was when the Channel Tunnel was being built. If you owe the bank 3 million, you got a problem. If you owe the bank 3 billion, the bank have got a problem. So do you think the bank, any of them banks are going to say to Nissan, well, we're going to pull the plug? Yeah, good luck. Good luck. And they're all the years they've been making these cars, Mercedes and, all the manufacturers, all the years they've been making cars. And I don't know, where's all their money gone? Where's all their money gone? Did you, what's his name? Matt. Who's the one who buys the smashed up motors? Matt, don't know. He's got, I don't know what it is, some Lamborghini, and he's bought these catches, right? And they're like 70 quid. But Matt Armstrong, that's it. But do you see that? These catches are like they were 70 quid, but the ones off Lamborghini were like 700 or something or whatever. If we're talking about bodies, you've got a perfect one to put it on you. Well, I don't really want to. Do I have to? It's a bit too hot for that. I'm doing a live. What, do we put my body on you? What do you mean on you? What, just put it on you? What, just lay there? Well, that's no fun, is it? Nah, I'm not really interested. You only got a profile picture. Imagine going on a blind date. He'd be telling like, are you made of glass? Be like, there he is. Or there she is. I don't know if you're male or female. There she is. And I go, all right, there they are. I'm where? Are you made out of glass? Can't even see you. Can't even see how tall you are. I'm not interested anyway. Just a tip. Always go out with someone who's interested in you, and I'm not interested in you in that way. If you want to buy a car, well, that's a different kettle of fish, isn't it? But yeah, that Matt Armstrong, and like, they don't care. That's owned by Volkswagen. All this, like the scandal with the thing, they just don't care. All you lot are crying for the manufacturers, isn't it? All you lot, there's a bloke on Barry Crampton. I call him Barry Crampon. Who's the other one? McAllister. The bloke who's got the electric Porsche. They found out that if you slag off electric cars, you lot are going to click, click, click like that. You're going to go, let me fund it. Jeff buys cars. Love them. All them people, you're funding them. You're funding the YouTube channel. Barry Crampon, he's in, don't know where he is at the moment, somewhere. I follow him on X, but I don't comment. I love following him, just watch the shit they come out with. And I just think all these people are just making all you're doing, you're funding their channels, and you don't even know them. You don't even know them. You're better off going and helping the little restaurant. If anything, if you want to put effort into that sort of stuff, you'd be better off to go around the businesses and say, tell you what I'll do, I'm going to promote you on my socials. Any customers, I want a £5. You get imagine getting enough customers, you might even be able to pack up work. But no, you want to go on Barry Crampton and say, yeah, they're shit, these electric cars, Barry. Thinking, yeah, whatever. But, you know, you've got to do what you want to do, innit? It ain't just electric cars, it's anything, isn't it? Anything that's a bit divisive, they're all over it, and they clicking away like good, and it's like the click monsters, isn't it? Just stop doing it. Stop funding. You're helping pay these people, isn't it? Put your effort into someone who's going to give you something back. That's what I'd say. Put your effort into someone like the VW mechanic, because if you've got a Volkswagen, you should be like following him like everywhere. Because if you've got any problems with Volkswagen, you can ask him. Martin, the grumpy technician, follow Martin. He's a bit miserable, but it's worth following him because you've got a problem with your car. He might bear it, yeah. He might be tight and go, no, I can't tell you. But you know what I mean? Like someone like Martin, I think he'd add value to me. He's done my cam belt. Good guy. Barry Crampton, fuck him, he's a twat. Who's it? McAllister. I don't know what he does, but it's lucrative, isn't it? Any of these, DJ Audience, all these. If you watch, you watch them, not at your peril, you watch them if you want to watch them, but I'm going, the people you watch online that you maybe click away and all this sort of stuff and share their lives and all that, are you getting anything out of them? I think if someone does say like Samsung tips, I think they're worth following. Or there's a bloke I like who does all this Ubiquiti stuff called Inside Wire. I like him. I follow him on YouTube. I follow him there. I think he's brilliant. He does, and I'm sure I can ask him some questions. I can ask him a question, couldn't I? People that are useful are definitely worth me following. Useful to me, But you're allowed to pretty say, no, Gary, you're completely wrong. That's not how social media works for me. That's fine. You do what you want to do. And I've always said you shouldn't do the things I do or go with the things I say, because you're not me. You're you, and you've got your own things that you find are important, which is right. No one really watches YouTube. I'll just leave it going. No one really watches it, I don't think. Swimming tomorrow morning. I do like my swimming, but I don't when I get up. When I get up, I'm like, I've got to go swimming. But when I've done it, I'm like, I'm well chuffed. That's same with everything, isn't it? You tidy up and you think, when you've done it, you think, oh, I'm so pleased I tidied up. I look at my sofa and it's just full of crap. Painful in roundabouts. Nah, well, I was, but I ran out of red paint, mate. I see loads of flags on the bridges. God, bloody hell. How many flags they sold? Don't even know where my... I like it, Martin. Do you know what? I like it because it keeps me off my knees. There's no impact. That's the good thing with swimming. Start week 6. Yeah. It's because I sell flags. So you're doing, obviously you're 6 weeks into it then, or 5 weeks into it. So how far have you got? What's the first thing you do then? Just give us a briefing. Is the first thing like you, run half a mile or something? Have you? Do you know what, Martin? No, I'm not going to accept that. Martin, do you know what you need to do? You know what you need to do, mate? Just do it. Don't even ponce about. Just do it twice a week. And what you do is you just go there first. Because down at Thamesmead, it opens at 6:30. So I do an hour. I'll do an hour. So that's, it opens at 6:30. So I'll come out there at 7:30. So you could be at work at 8, couldn't you? Yeah, if it's too far, then it's no good, is it? But like, yeah, Fairfield would be perfect for you, wouldn't it? Fairfield, because I'm trying to think how far. I'm trying to think where you are now. Oh yeah, Fairfield's down the road, isn't it? I'll tell you what is. I'll tell you what you need, Martin, as well, which you could do it anyway. Somewhere like basically to hang your stuff, in it, like your wet towel and your trunks and that sort of stuff. Is it across the road? Oh, well, you not work. You mean yeah. Oh, what's that? Week one was run for 1 minute, walk for 1 minute. Love it, mate. David Lloyd, that's Ponzi out there, mate, isn't it? That's full of Ponzi's. I went in the David Lloyd, oh yeah, it's like 10 grand a year. You can have a membership for your nanny and all. I went, oh God, I'll come here, I want to train. Anyway, I'd rather go to Fairfield, mate. I don't know what it is. I know at Thamesmead, I thought it was quite dear. It's £4.45. But I don't know what Dartford is. I don't know what time it opens and that. But you better, Martin, you better just do it. I know White Oak used to open at, I think, 6:15, which was great. Because down here it used to be 7:15. I thought, what's that? But they open at 6:30 now, so I want to get in. I'll get in the pool at about 25 to 7. I think David Lloyd's a bit. I don't know. Are you going there? I tell you what, David Lloyd would probably be good for a bit of a social thing, isn't it? And you meet your mates there for a bit of it. Let's have a G&T and all that. Maybe I'm painting everyone who goes to David Lloyd with the wrong picture, with the wrong paintbrush. I don't know, but it feels very posh. Feels like it's a bit of a status. Oh, I'll go to David Lloyd. They all are, mate. I like the council gyms. And again, I just want to swim. I don't really care whether the water's owned by some famous person or not, isn't it? Bannatynes, all them. It's become a bit. I like pay as you go. I'd rather do pay as you go. All this membership where oh yeah, but it's cheaper. It's like, yeah, but I go to work. Perfect, you're unemployed, isn't it? So hang on, 1 minute. But mate, it sounds like you're doing all right. Are you doing all right with it though? You say you're starting week 6, so you must be doing it. Have you done a park run then? Or can you run like 1.5? Can you run 2k then, 2.5k now? What sort of distance are you able to run up to? And you've got to keep it. I'll tell you, I follow some bloke on here now. He's called himself the Orange Running Guy. And yeah, I said it was a little thing. He said, I hate video posting myself. Woolwich gone now, Martin. They built a new one. The waterfront's gone. It's now moved into, where the comedy club. I think it's somewhere there, near the old Woolwich building. But you don't need a gym. But I suppose the only thing with a gym is you go there, isn't it? You can have weights indoors, or you're going to use weights. You get house bricks, and you can do stuff indoors, which would just be just as good. 25 minutes, that's good. So what sort of distance are you getting up to with 25 minutes? Have you got your first park run planned? I mean, don't tell me, because I'll go on at you. I'll say, Steve, how you doing? Because I think that's great. Mate, I'm chuffed. Mate, if you're doing it, I'm like, brilliant. That's even better than talking to Martin. I don't want to talk to Martin now. I'm going to talk to you about your running. That's more important than him. Because Martin don't even go. He can't get out of bed in the morning. Martin, just go there. Martin, just go like, right, and like, you ain't even there anyway. You're like up in your little cubby up in the roof, isn't it? It's like, I have to be shut away, all coming to get me. It's like, well, pretend you're there. Can't you have a hologram? Have a hologram sitting in your chair. And just have AI. And just say, no, I'm not there. I'm out. That's me. Licorice. Oh, licorice. Do you like licorice? Oh, God, you're very old, isn't you? That's the sort of thing your nan would have eaten, surely. Or do you mean like Bassett's All Sorts? I like them. But I didn't really like the black stuff. I like the... Oh, there's one that had the I don't know. It's like, no, don't. Is that licorice? Black Bassett's All Sorts? Is it? I don't know. Ugh. I think once I realised it looked like a vegetable, it was grown, I didn't like it. I put it right off. No, you can't eat fudge. Just eat fudge. You don't eat bloody licorice. No, that's old. That's almost like piccalilli, isn't it? I need to get some more piccalilli, actually, because I've run out. Did you? I don't think I've had the proper licorice. I don't know what sweets I like, really. I don't really get... I used to have like a bit of a thing for sweets, and you'd go, I don't know, sort of to the off licence or something and buy about 30 quid worth of sweets, but I don't really do it now. Was it? Yeah, 'cause it's grown, isn't it? Is it the root? Is that the licorice? Is the root bit? But I've had, yeah, it's Bassett's all sorts. Is that licorice all sorts? Sorry, isn't it? Licorice all sorts. I didn't mind that. Is that not is liquid Bassett's all sorts? What did I say? What was the licorice one? I can't think what it was. Things we talk about in here. Gone from all sorts. Anyway, Steve, stop talking about licorice. Steve, so when are you doing your first thing then? Your first, are you going to do a park run? Is it what you're getting up to a park run? Mate, I'm well chuffed. I think, oh, I love it. I think that's brilliant. Yeah, I follow the bloke on here. He's called the Orange Running Guy. I love following all these people that are just starting off doing Couch 5K now. I think they're like the unsung heroes. You know, I think, yeah, good. But running's not for everyone, is it? Running's not for everyone. It's hard, isn't it? The Lugos are coconut. Is that, what did I say? Licorice all sorts? Bassett, it's Bassett's all sorts, isn't it? I need a latte. He's talking licorice, I need a latte. I'm watching on here. Just going to put that down like that. See you in a minute, YouTube. Licorice all sorts. Oh, right. Oh, hang on, what's that say? No, I haven't even thought about it, mate. Mate, don't. You do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. But it's a brilliant event. I mean, there must be one near you. I'll say when you're getting near to it, it's originals. The chewy ones are just nice, aren't they? They butterscotch, isn't it? Butterscotch is lush. Good morning from the Philippines. Morning. Marissa Plani Reynos. In Dartford. Ah, you got two there. I'll tell you what, Steve, I like the what do you call it? Dartford Heath one. Dartford Heath is, I like Dartford. You got Central Park, haven't you? You've got Central Park. And I'll tell you what I want to do, and it comes on a place called Cromwell. Richard, he started the one in Footscray, you know, Footscray, 5 Arches. He started that one there. And do you know what? The amount of paperwork and red tape to get a park done was just ridiculous. It took him probably 2 years, maybe more than that. Absolute crazy. And you think the council would say, what running? Like healthy stuff. What a cracking idea. Yes, you can use it. They don't want my money. They didn't want any money. They didn't want anything. Part one, give them all the stuff. Everything. And you're marching around. Do you know what? Pain in the arse. Pain in the arse. You know, like, Dartford Heath is my preferred one. So that's it, mate. But Dartford Park is one we've got a bit of hill in there. Somerville plans way forward. No, I think first gear is the way forward. Reverse makes me backwards. I don't like going in reverse. Unless I'm in an awkward situation, then I'm going to reverse back. Steve, I'm well pleased. I'm well chuffed. Yeah, I think you're okay. No, what I do, Mike, the frigging handles. That's my downfall. No epoxy handles, so you touch it. And I can see like heart. So I'm now sort of like, I'm trying to do it in different places so I don't mark it. So there you go, you don't listen to it, do you? Oh, you play this point. Seems to have got 6. Oh, I'll tell you what, I bought the, I don't know, it was about 280 quid. It's metal. It's one of the round ones, but metal. UX AG Pro or something. You know why? Because there, it's going right on that wall. And so that wall was about 7 or 8 foot long. We're trying to go for a 7-foot wall. And what it was is because I've moved it into I moved it downstairs actually. It wasn't my loft. When you see my lounge, it was fine. It sort of comes through the front door. I'm going to go back in there in a minute. I just want to make you laugh at it. Actually, remember Steve, Jordan's footage really good as well. I like running off road. You make joints. And I don't mean them. I mean it's better for your knees and your ankles and that sort of stuff. Because tarmac is, that's why I like cycling. Because cycling is, there's no impact, is there, on cycling. Swimming, so that's why I like swimming. Yeah, I could do. That shall be sort of done now, isn't it? I should have run a cable, I should have drilled out and put a cable through the wall. I could, actually, I could bring one from outside. This wall there, actually, I could bring straight one from out there, drill a hole in the wall, and then put a cable, put one in there. I might do, but in the end, you've got so many in, it's ridiculous, really. If it don't work, it don't work, doesn't it? It works for me, you lot are going to get your own. I'll buy it, Martin, I keep looking at ubiquity stuff now. For my outside wall. I've got one down by the front gate. That's called, it's called a Swiss Army knife or something. Is that correct? Yeah, could do. I like the speed, I like the 500. I've got to change the cable though as well. I'm going to run a bit of Cat 6 from the office. I'm going to get some 2.5 gig switches. I'm going to run it, run some Cat 6. Well, the biscuits, I can't believe it. Need some biscuits. But I won't have, I can't have biscuits, I ain't got any. She's got a Tesco, hasn't it? Tesco and bought some biscuits. Oh, is anyone? No one's watching, is someone watching? They don't talk YouTube, they just don't even say hello. They're not very shy. Oh, the keys in the front door. Oh, my house is so small, I ain't even got a back door. I've got a front door. Ah. Steve, look, don't do it because I said it, but do it because you want it. Don't let me bully you. I won't bully you into anything. I'd encourage you. Steve, I mean, it's great. You can register for a barcode. You register to get a barcode. I got my barcode on my watch. I didn't know that. My son said, "Oh, you can put your barcode." He went, "Oh, look, I've got my barcode on here." So I got my park run barcode on here on my watch, which is good. See you later, Martin. They're all over the place. I'll tell you, I wanted to do one when we was away, but I looked and I think it was Paynton, and it was something like 8 mile, so it's too far to run. Well, not too far, but too far to run, then do that and then run back. And it was, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to just have a day off. So I didn't do any running when I was down at Gutty because it's quite hilly. It'd be good. How long? Oh, I'm on about 102, 103 now. Long time. I've run for years, Ben. I used to run years and years ago when I've done motocross. I hated running at school. Used to do running like for motocross to keep me to, my training routine or whatever you want to call it. And then when I packed up motocross, I took up running, and I don't know. I just enjoy it. I enjoy running. I find it's the good thing with running is you can go and there's always events, isn't there? There's always like 5Ks, 10Ks, marathons, half marathons, 10 milers, 15 milers. There's always running races not far that you can go and race every week if you want to. You don't need any special equipment other than your trainers. Just go out. Depends how far you're going, isn't it, really? But yeah, I wished I'd done park run years ago. Wished I'd sort of thought 5K was brilliant, but you get a bit sucked into thinking, I need to do 10 mile, I need to do 15 mile. No, you don't. But you think you do. And it's not my job, is it? It's not my job. My knees would be better if I hadn't. But you don't listen to people, do you? You just go a bit. It's like when you're injured, what you do is you think, I'll run through it. So how are you going to run through it? You're not. But you just do. I like park. I think it's such a brilliant thing. It's free to do. You get a time. It's not a race, but everybody's going like that at the start. You just do. It's you against the clock, isn't it? And I think 5K is not Couch to 5K is really, really good because obviously you're only going 3 miles. So it's not only, it feels a long way away, doesn't it, when you first start, but you'll soon do it. You'll soon do it. Who's tapping? Don't tap the screen. Don't need to tap the screen. But yeah, I like it. Are you a runner then, Ben? Do you do them? I mean, I'm not fast. I mean, I think my best ever 10K was 40 minutes, but that was years ago. 1 hour 28. My best is my 1 hour 28 half marathon. But again, that was a long, long time ago. That was just running completely out of my comfort zone. And that's how you improve. You get out of your comfort zone, isn't it? But it's hard. It's hard work, isn't it? It's like, do you want to do hard work or do you want to do it easy? So you pick easy, didn't you? Like when I ran yesterday, good intentions. Right, let's try and do 9-minute miling. Well, I didn't. It was about 10 minutes. You buys busy. Yeah, right. I think. Nothing mad, but we always seem like we do okay. I notice it's full up now. I went to put my car away, and it's like there's one space. I'm thinking, oh God, they've had an influx of cars. But you need stock, innit? If you ain't got it, you can't sell it, innit? I'd like to sell more. I'll tell you the truth, mate. I thought coming on TikTok, I thought by now some of these lot would have sold some cars for me because I think I'd give someone 250 quid if you sell a car for me. It ain't bullshit, but you keep it quiet between me and you, and I'll give you 250 quid cash or 250 quid in your bank. But no one said. I think if I was selling cars, maybe up to 3 grand, I don't know, 1,500 quid, 2 grand, 3 grand, maybe 5 grand. I think I probably would have sold a few by now. But maybe the cars. I'm not saying the people on TikTok haven't got money. I don't mean it that way, but it feels like 5 grand you would sell cars on TikTok, I think. But you never know. Someone might say, "Oh, watch Gary on Dying," and he talks a load of rubbish. He's like bollocks. He talks about running and flying and motocross and all this, and then but he sells cars, and someone's only got to go and look at my website and say, "Oh, that Golf you got," and that's how things work, isn't it? All right, Simon's in the house. But yeah, we do all right. We always seem to, I don't know, pay our wages, pay the bills. We don't ever seem any more skint. We don't ever seem any richer. You just, I don't know, you just do all right, I suppose. My dad started it all them years ago, so that helps. We've got 66 years of trading, which is a good thing. I'm quite hot on trying to get reviews because, I think reviews are important. And all you lot, when you go into a restaurant, if you don't leave a review, I'm going to go, why? Didn't you like it? Yeah, I loved it. Okay, so why you not automatically? I don't mean McDonald's. If you went in a big company and, like say McDonald's, and someone has sorted the burger, who's doing that? Don't you tapping the screen? And say your burger's cold, and someone goes and gets one out the back or whatever, and you're not going to speak to the manager and say, see that person there? They've gone over and above. They've sorted my burger out. Can you just? I just want to say, if you was at work and your manager said, oh, a customer praised you, how would you feel? Well, you'd feel shit, or you'd think, well, I'm going to go and find him, scratch his car. No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, oh, be well chuffed. So start doing that. It takes seconds, doesn't it? And if you go to, I don't know, a little cab, we was in Brixham, went to a French restaurant, loved it. Food was delicious. And I thought, right, I'm going to leave him a review. So I took a picture outside. My food come up, quickly took a picture, put my phone down, took some pictures of the inside. I put them on my review. It takes a second. Well, not a second, maybe it takes me 2 or 3 minutes. That's 2 or 3 minutes of less doom scrolling, and I'm doing something positive, aren't I? If you want to be sneaky, do it in your business Google account. That way, then your business is leaving a review. And it's like, oh, Cambridge Motors Pumpsters has left a review. Oh, someone might look at your website. It's all about being known, isn't it? But yeah, I'd like to sell more cars. There's one bloke on here who's quite big on here at the minute, and he's doing all this. He's going to do this advertising thing. He's trying to do Auto Trader, but I don't know. I don't like the amount of money we give Auto Trader, but I think they know they're number one. Probably like if you're trying to sell a house, like sort of Zoopla or Rightmove, isn't it? They just know they've got the name, haven't they? They've got the name, so how do you compete with that when you get that? There's almost someone come and topple you, But until, and then I've seen a thing where TikTok apparently are going to start doing TikTok automotive sales. If they do, I don't know. You can't go without a trader. Yeah, I think you're right. But then I spoke to someone, right? Fun enough, he worked for Car Gurus because I was on Car Gurus. I don't bother now because they give you a free listing. And what they do is it's fake because you email about a car, we get the inquiry instantly, right? I reply to it instantly, and do you know what? You don't get it. You don't get it. If you're on a paid listing, you get it. And I said you should give it if you're confident, you should give it away free. Oh, I try to give us 3 months free. You are sort of right, but then I think at 36 grand a year, I'm thinking we need to. And in a way, I'm going to disagree because I think if you're on Auto Trader and you're on eBay Motors Pro, your Facebook Marketplace, people will say, the problem is people will go, they don't know where they've come from. They go, I come from the internet. They haven't got a clue. They guarantee they've looked on Auto Trader, they've seen your car on eBay Motors Pro, they've probably even seen it on Facebook Marketplace. And do you know what? They might have even seen me doing a video about it on TikTok. And I guarantee they would just say, I've come off the internet. Rather frustratingly. So if they look, the last one they look at it is the one they go through with it and ring them, innit? And Auto Trader are quite clever because when you ring, it masks the number, innit? It masks the number. Not their number, it masks our number. Which is, I don't know. I just don't. I think they charge too much. But then, all the time of the sheep, we're all sheep, and all the time we're scared. You know what it is. You've made the statement there. You've made the statement. So what you're saying is, you think they have got you. Bang, they've got you, mate, because you've said exactly that, and even I think that. You know what? And I think you would sell cars. I spoke to some. All right, Kieran. I spoke to talked to some bloke on LinkedIn, massive dealer, right? Not on Auto Trader at all. Not on Auto Trader at all. Sells hundreds of cars. And I spoke to another bloke from Car Gurus, right? And he was saying he worked for this bloke in Northern Ireland. Massive dealership. And people would still tell him they've come from Auto Trader and they weren't even on Auto Trader. Do you know that? Because you know what it is, they've been looking, they're confused. They've looked at so many, right? They don't look at the first one and go there. They look at so many, they don't even know where they've come from. You know that? And I think that's bang on right. If we all, trouble is, well, we don't stick together. We all moan about stuff and we don't stick together. Imagine everybody who's going to go and buy a Mercedes next week goes, no, we ain't buying that. And we all stuck together and rung Mercedes up and said, we don't want to buy no more cars. We're going to buy Volkswagens. Or what are you going to do? We've got 1,500 people want to buy a Merc this week. Next week, another 1,500 people. All these companies make us believe that we need them. No, do you know what? They need us. Auto Trader needs me. Like Steve Rude, whatever the music thing is, they need him. He don't need them. They need him. But they're very clever. And these companies are massive, and they make us believe we need them. Because if you can make people believe there's FOMO, well, you're missing out. So fear of missing out. Do you know what? Bollocks, really. We're just making these companies richer. We're making these companies richer and we're moaning they're getting richer. And we're staying with them. I don't get it. There'd always be someone to break away. That's the problem. We don't stick together. If we're stuck together, we're so powerful. We are, well, we're powerful. But people ain't going to stick together, are they? They're foolish. Short term, people can't stick at anything, innit? Yeah, Monjaro is invented for today's society because I can't stick at anything. I couldn't stick at all coming off Auto Trader. No. So we get stuck. And then they're just punishing us. They're just pulling our pants down a lot. But that's modern way, isn't it? That's the modern way. Auto Trader is very, very good. If you're in the car trade, it's very good. You do get lots of inquiries. But I think, I don't know. I think you could come away, but there's one bloke on here. I think he called it Not an Average Show or something. And he's come off of it. But then he could be lying, couldn't he? He could be lying. How do we really know? He could have his mate sticking him on Auto Trader. So front wise, you go, yeah, I'm not doing that. And we've got to watch him. We think, oh yeah, he's good. Oh, he's come off. Auto Trader, we do motors. eBay Motors Pro. Is that Gumtree as well, isn't it? I'll be honest, my brother does them. I do our website. I just do our website, and I don't do lives at work. My brother's not really into social media, but if you do a live around a car, right, you just pull it out and just go around it. I've got sort of 200 people watching, 100 people, 200 people, 250, 8 people, 20 people, 50 people. It's all people watching. It's all people that, it's getting your name out there, isn't it? It's getting your name out there. But I think you're paying 36 grand here to Auto Trader for warm leads, isn't you? That bloke knows he wants a Citroen C4 or whatever, and I don't know. I think really we should be. Our biggest USP is 66 years, isn't it? Not anything else. Don't think I've got to have a 40, mate. I don't. Tomorrow morning when I get up and go swimming, I'm gonna think that swimming pool's uphill like that. It feels like when I go to the end, it feels like it's uphill. It's really weird. After about 20 minutes, I'm sort of into my stride, and I can. The first 20 minutes or 15, 20 minutes, I'm like, oh God, it feels hard work. Once you get going, it's fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah, car gurus, I don't even bother on there now because they, it's basically me being on car gurus for free. It's just giving them stock. They can say, look, we've got 50,000 cars for sale, 150,000 cars for sale. They haven't. They've got however many really are paid listings for sale, not the. It's always, isn't it? It's always on your thing, isn't it? Our website. If I could get, I don't know, say 100,000 hits a week. I don't, mate. Have you got? Tell you what, they gave us a free listing, right? And what it is, you basically, I told you what happens is, you send an inquiry, you get it instantly, but they don't get it back because it's all masked. It's all masked. When it's paid for, you get the number revealed. But I said to them, you need to put your money where your mouth is and give someone like 3 months free. Because Auto Trader gave us 3 months free. My dad never advertised. My dad was like, no, advertising is a waste of money. We were quiet and we went on Auto Trader, I don't know, years and years and years ago. Sold a car within 3 hours. It's like, wow, advertising does work. So then we decided, let's get a website done and all this sort of stuff. And I don't know, it's just it's frustrating because you think, someone will go and slag off someone on X. It's like, no, just come and promote my business. Do that for me. I'll pay you. Go and promote the little cafe down the road. But we should be promoting you. If you're just starting off as a content creator, let's all promote you. You all promote all me and I'll promote all you lot. I think there's enough slice of the pie in it. I think like my electric car group, I think like that. Why would I care if another dealer wants to advertise electric car on my EV classified website? Why would I care? My car's not the same as his. Mine might be a different colour or less miles or more miles or whatever. And people are too frightened that someone else is going to steal their customers. No, they're not. Be really good at customer service and you'll get people coming back, innit? And your customers are the best thing. They're the best recommendations, isn't it? They recommend you because, if you looked after someone, they come back, innit? All of you. Why'd you go to John Lewis? Because you trust them, innit? And if there's anything wrong, that's where they gain. Someone like John Lewis, I think he's brilliant. They've got it sorted, haven't they? And they've got a very loyal customer base because they know that if you buy something there for your mum or whatever, you just know it's going to be any problems, they'll sort it out, which is what I want. And when you buy a car, it's a lot of money, isn't it? Don't matter. I don't care if you're spending, I don't know, 5 grand or 50 grand. It's a lot of dough, isn't it? It's actually more than you can afford because we all buy above our means, Average is nice. Yeah, my mate works in there. He's a fire officer. And I didn't realise he's got flats at the top of there. At the top of Harrods, there's flats. I mean, I'm dread to think what they are. And the garage down below, it's like Bugattis, Lambos. People don't even drive them. They literally store them in the garage. And these companies come in and clean them. They just clean them. They probably, can you imagine, on 30 quid for a valet? Yeah, good luck. It's probably like, I don't know, 500 quid for a valet once a month. These people don't even know. He said these Arabs, they pull up outside and they just leave the car. Get out and go in. He said, it's mad. But you're talking like another level, aren't you? Well, I don't know what it is. I've no idea. How much would you charge? How much do you think they would charge to clean a car that someone's storing in Harrods? How much is Harrods car park? It's got to be crazy money, isn't it? It just that's just like us not spending a pound, isn't it? You know, then people would just spend money going anywhere, you know. Like London is just full of, and look at the property up there and you think, flipping hell, some of that property must be millions, absolutely millions. I don't mean like Buckingham Palace, places like that. I mean, you look, I don't know, around the Strand and all them sort of things, in flats, you think, God, how much are them flats? Crazy money, isn't it? Made for anywhere like that. When you go, like I like going on the boat, you know, to the Uber boats from the O2, like uptown. I love that. I think it's been, when you go and you see all these wharfs and that, even around Woolwich and things like that, and Charlton and things like that, you think, them penthouse flats must just be crazy. Look at Docklands, all around there. It's just like, God, you know, my mate bought a flat there, years and years, when they were just converting all the wharfs and that. And he went off to Australia, travelling, come back, it had gone up like 20 times or something like that. Absolutely, money you can't even think about it. And I'm sure it's not just London, is it? I'm sure like in the middle of Birmingham and Liverpool and Manchester and all these big cities, you know, Brighton, any of them sort of cities, property is just crazy, isn't it? Property is the best thing ever, isn't it? Property is the only thing that in our lifetime, what do we all know? Yeah, all right, forget crypto and all this sort of stuff. And yeah, you could have bought £0.75 of Apple shares that are worth, I don't know, 2 billion. Forget all that. What's the only thing that you know in your life that's gone up crazy? In me, it's property. I don't know anything else that's increased in value like it. I just do not. I couldn't name another thing. I wouldn't even, don't know, I couldn't hazard a guess. You know, it's gone absolutely crazy. And if you speak to an old person, like your nan or something, right, I'll guarantee they know how much their first house was. And I guarantee they know how much it sold it for and how much it is now. Because I just think we're all astonished. You think, how? Look at houses, you know, just houses up your street. It's like, how much are they? You think, bloody heck. And like 30 years ago, it was like a fraction of that. This is why I don't get the internet. You don't want to own anything. You want to control it. Oh, I think, God, I definitely want to own a house. It goes up in value, doesn't it? And you can always sell it. You can always sell that asset, can't you? Assets are always valuable, aren't they? You can always sell them if you own them. You know, I know, obviously, you know, you've got to be fortunate to be in a position to get a mortgage or whatever, isn't it? But, you know, and yes, it is harder now, of course, because you need a bigger deposit. But people, don't you think people are earning more money? I don't know. People must be earning more money now than they were, say, 50 years ago, surely. You know, or even 30 years ago, surely people were earning more money. But yeah, I just think property is amazing. You know, I used to always pick up I don't know what you call it, the paper, you know, outside the estate agents. If you went, I don't know, somewhere Wales or Scotland or anywhere, you know, even when I've been abroad, I always like having a look in, see how much property is. I think, oh, you know, it's bloody. You look at some place, you think, God, it's a bargain, isn't it? But then if there's no work, I suppose that's the thing, isn't it? It's all to do with it's all well and good if you're retired, isn't it? But if you need to work, is there any work around it, isn't it? Where's the station? Is it easy to get to station, that sort of stuff? But yeah, that's the only thing I know in my lifetime that's gone mad. Well, it feels like it has. It don't ever feel like it's come down. It never ever comes down. I don't know, you have sort of blips, didn't you? Like when we had the recession and the credit crunch, things seem to come down, but they don't seem to, I don't know. They didn't seem to come down. They've gone back up past that, well past that, and that's the thing. You know, and not a little bit, isn't it? They've just gone like, yeah, I remember ages ago, there was this bloke on the radio, some professor, and he was saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell my house and put the money away. And I thought, if you'd done that, if you owned a house, it's like someone who moves out. If you live in, say, I don't know, London or Manchester or Newcastle or Nottingham, one of them, a city, and you move out, you get so much more for your money, but you can never move back. You can't ever seem to move back, can you? You know, I don't know, it just seems like where you've moved from seems to accelerate in cost, and where you've moved to seems to stall, doesn't it? It seems like when you move, it feels that way. Maybe it doesn't, but it just feels that way. And the amount of people I know, they've moved out, But then I suppose maybe, you haven't got the city, haven't you? You haven't got the hustle and bustle, and maybe it's more of a quality of life thing, isn't it? And money's not everything, is it? It's not be all and end all, isn't it? But these are my sort of ramblings, isn't it? You obviously don't have to agree with me. I'd be interested to know, like in other countries, what it's like. If you lived in Canada or Italy or whatever, like a place in Rome. How much is a place in Rome? A little flat in Rome. Is it like, I don't know? Is it sort of 2 million euros or something like that? Is it? Or I mean, I've never looked, but I would think, what are you talking out there? Battersea Power Station, flipping hell. Really, Battersea used to be a shite hole, an absolute crap hole. Look here now, though. Anything near the river, isn't it? One of them flats in Battersea Power Station, what they got? You start at 400 grand? What do you reckon they start at? 400, 500? They probably don't start at 500,000, do they? Probably start about 380 or something. I don't know. I'm probably like, what, 380? You're crazy. You wouldn't even buy a cupboard for that. The doors are that, like that. 500,000. That is mad, isn't it? That is crazy. I've heard all this from me before. Well, then you're obviously going to go then, isn't it? Because I'm only going to say it again. Guardsman, look, my mind is only full of so much stuff, right? So I can only talk about the stuff in my mind. I can't talk about new stuff because I haven't had any new stuff yet. That was my bank holiday. It was very good. We went to Brixham for a rave. We went down there just to stay down there in my motorhome. And yeah, it was great. See some dolphins in the harbour. But I'm good, Michelle. Thank you. I'm very well. But we're going to get I'm having a tow bar fitted. And what was it? And I've got a Fiat 500. So we're going to tow it. That means when we get there, we've got a car to go out with, which would be brilliant. Because it means like we had to get the bus down there, and then we've got a taxi back. But if you're using a car, you would then go, let's go off to, I don't know, Paynton. Spend a couple of hours there, have a nose around it. You might like it and go, we'll come back. Yeah, I didn't really look. I must admit, I didn't really look in the estate. There was one. I thought, estate agent. It was boat sales. I thought, I ain't just in boats. I do look, and even boats. I'm like, flipping, how much are boats? But I've never really wanted a boat. Boats. I don't know. I've got a mate who's got a boat. Terry, and he's always wanted a boat. Anyway, he's bought this boat. I'm like, but he don't ever use it. They go down and sleep on it. Then it comes out in dry dock. It has to be cleaned or whatever. He's used it a few times, but I'm like, and it costs a lot of money to store it. Apparently, when it's out of the water, it's even more money. It's like out of the water in the yard being done. I don't get them. But then I'm not a boat person. That's what he wanted. I mean, I think maybe go and hire one. I don't know. Can you hire them? Just go and hire one. If I want to go out on a weekend, well, it ain't even mine, is it? I ain't got all the maintenance. I ain't got nothing. It's just because they're expensive. It's like they're obviously going to be expensive to rent. But then I think, well, just rent one, innit? Rent one as and when I want it, and just that's it. They don't seem expensive. They seem crazy. Have you seen the down here? I think it's in Poole, the Sunseeker place. Mate, some of them come out there. It's like, my gosh, they're massive. They're huge. And they probably ain't even the real big super yachts, are they? Or the hyper yachts or whatever you call it. But they're gorgeous, millions. How long have you been talking crap on here? I heard this same story ages ago. Oh, I don't know. As long as I have. You're better off to block me then, aren't you? Hang on. A little bit confused. I don't eat vegetables, so I go to a restaurant. If I went to the same restaurant, I'd make a point of saying, can I have no vegetables? You're coming to the same restaurant saying, I don't like Gary Cambridge, and you come back to the same restaurant and still watching Gary Cambridge. I don't know, but anyway, there you go. Don't worry. He's all right. Is there a big difference between 600 and 1,000 RR BMW? Yeah, we'll say it's quite quick. Big difference, I don't know. Well, 400cc basically, but yes, different sort of bike, isn't it? Nozanthe, hello, Cynthia. Yes, I don't really know about BMWs. I'm not a BMW person, although I'm liking the RT. Start. Well, that's later on. That's in my private viewing. Watch the ban. What ban? Well, are you going to get me banned? Hello, Sarah. Apparently, I'm going to get banned. I think Guardsman's going to ban me. Odd. Strange, isn't it? That's what he says. Yeah, maybe he will, maybe he won't. Don't know. Maybe it'll turn him on. Wait and see. Anyway, I'm going now anyway. Not because of Guardsman, I was going anyway because it's 10 o'clock and I promised myself 10 o'clock out of this place. I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube.